Hello and welcome to Tie-Dye Tuesday with me, Miss Layla. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to tie-dye. I know some of you have been to camp already, so you know how to do the spiral, but today I'm going to teach you the new trend for tie-dyeing, which is called the crinkle tie-dye. So what you're going to need is whatever clothes you're tie-dyeing. My friends and I are doing sweatsuits, which is like sweatpants and a sweatshirt. So we have that. You're gonna need a box. The box can be whatever size you want that fits all of your clothing. And a bowl of water, a cup or two. Probably use a disposable cup so that it doesn't stain anything. And your boxes of tie-dye. We bought this one with these colors. We also have a yellow in here and a blue. Okay, so the first step is to take your clothes or whatever you're tie-dyeing and dunk it in the water. The reason that we dunk our clothes in the water is so that the dye absorbs better on the clothes and it makes it easier to crinkle them and fold them. Number two is laying your clothes either on the ground or in the box and starting to crinkle it. So you're just gonna bunch it together like this so that there's a bunch of folds. So this is what it should look like. I have my shirt here and my pants here, all crinkled and kind of bunched up in the box, and now my friends are going to add theirs in the rest of the box. It's full. It should look something like this. And for step 3, you're going to take your dye and we're diluting it. So what we're doing is we're taking half of the bottle and pouring it into another container because we want the colors to be light and not super dark. So we're gonna put half of it with water and half of it with dye, and you pour the other half out into a separate container. We're gonna do this with all of our colors right now. Make sure that before you start pouring the dye, you put gloves on, or else this will happen and you don't want your hands turning different colors. Silly Rachel. All right, now we have our 3 colors. We picked teal, pink, and yellow, and we split them in half so that we have watered down dye so that the colors are a bit lighter. And now it's time to dye. Make sure you're wearing your gloves. We don't have any because we forgot to buy them, but make sure you buy them. It's important. So I finished doing this part of the box. It's all dyed. I tried to do kind of like a stripy checkered pattern and then filled it all in. And make sure when you're tie-dyeing you get all the way in all of the folds so that there's no white space, just like we learned at camp. Then the next step, I'm gonna put on my gloves. We found gloves, so I'm gonna put on my gloves and I'm gonna flip all of it over and do the same thing on the back side. Okay, so now the back side is all dyed, and we're gonna wait about half an hour. You can wait anywhere from 10 minutes to an hour, depending on how dark you want your dye. The darker you want it, the longer you wanna wait. So if you want the colors to be really bright, just like this, you wait about an hour, and if you want them to be lighter and more like pastel, you can rinse it out earlier. So we're gonna wait somewhere in the middle, around 30 minutes, and then we're gonna rinse them out. All right, so we waited closer to 40 minutes, and now we're starting to rinse our tie-dye. So we have this bucket of water in our hose, and we're just kind of squeezing it into the water until the colors are as light as we want them. Our tie-dye has now been all rinsed out, and it's in the washing machine. Make sure when you put it in the washing machine that your wash is on cold. Okay, everybody, my clothes are finally out of the dryer, and this is what it looks like. And my pants turned out really well. So I hope you all try it at home. If you try it, send a picture to Sloan, and I'm sure she'll post it on the camp Instagram if you want. And I hope you're all having a great summer. Miss you guys.